Yeah, very good morning. So today we are going to discuss about the choice of site for steam power generating units. Steam power generating units or thermal generating units. How to choose the land? How to choose the land? What are the choices to choose the particular land or location of the particular steam power station. So if you see like a thermal power station, there are many employees are involved in working throughout the substation. Power station. There are many employees employed. Like if you take the roll call of the steam power generating units in one shift, three shifts they are entering. In one shift, minimum 300 to 500 employees are entering into a one shift. Like say for example, 1500 megawatt installed capacity of 4000 megawatt or something like that. But current operation, even though 1500 megawatt power generation also requires minimum 300 to 500 employees. Okay, so this many employees has to and also the area if you want to construct the steam power station, so you need to buy a very huge area. Okay, acres, 20 acres, 30 acres you have to buy. Okay, then only expansion is easily possible. Okay, future expansion, suddenly if you are going to increase the generation, suddenly if you are going to increase the like a uh, coal saving yard. Okay, so coal handling plant, you need to further increase, so this many tons to this many tons, so you want more land. So minimum 30 to 40 acres you have to buy in prior. Simply like that, with 1 acre or 10 acres, it is very difficult. Even though you can construct, but in future it is very difficult. And future what they will do is they will construct the house nearby. Then if you ask also, in the future they won't give that particular piece of land. So if you want to give buy now, you have to buy with that house. Okay, so that house cost maybe around 1 crore or like that. Okay, so you have to buy with 1 crore, and as well as the land cost you have to give. Okay, so if you ask now, they may tell like 5 times more. That land cost is 30 lakhs means they may tell like 1 crore rupees. So you need to buy from that, and then house cost you need to give, like that. Many things are there. Like so, while buying itself, for future expansion, like 5 times, 6 times you have to buy the space. Even though it is utilized or not utilized, that is not at all a matter for us. But even if you are buying, you have to buy. If you are a private organization, then you have to buy like that. So if you are government, like you are operating as a government organization, then the job is very simple. In that scenario, you can easily buy, like government itself will allot some Paramput lands, like those lands are not utilized. Those lands are not utilized. They will allot more acres of land. Even if we are asking 50 acres of land, they will allot 100 acres of land for construct the steam power plant. But that too, if it is on road, if it is connecting on road, then that is well and good. It is that even some locality, like for some kilometers, it is located on road, means on the roadside itself, it is very easy for you to transport. Okay, so after constructing the steam power plant, what government it will do is they will construct the road. They will construct the road from that power station to nearby like coal mines, like shipyards, or nearby railway stations, or nearby yeah, like national highway connectivity, like that. The first thing is that they will construct the clear road, even like 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers also they will construct a clear road, like a two-way road, so that the lorries and all machineries, everything can be carried very very easily. So that is the first thing the government will do. Next, while allotting itself, government will allot nearby to the dams, or nearby to the sea, shore, or oceans, and nearby to the like any lakes, big lakes will be there, no? Like in foreign countries and all, even near to the lakes also they are constructing the thermal power plant. So big lakes will be there now. So that lakes also they are constructing the thermal power plant. The thing is that water availability of water should be there. Then the road connectivity is very very important. Okay, so it has to connect via national highway, like easily connected via national highway, and road quality, because lorries will come and go, like in a day, like the shift will be like lorries, minimum like 100 loads they may do. Okay, so machineries like carrying coals, like that, minimum 100 loads they may do now. So that for that the load quality might be very very good. Okay, so like one by one we will see. First one is supply of fuel. Okay, supply of fuel, the steam power station should be located near to the coal mine, so that transportation cost of the fuel is very very minimum. So it should be located near to the coal mines. So coal mines means like if you take in India, like Goa, Maharashtra, okay, in some parts of Telangana, then Andhra Pradesh, then some parts of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, like that, some coal mines are there. So if it is located near to the coal mines, that is well and good. Okay, transportation cost is zero. Okay, zero, or otherwise very very minimum. Okay, so with the lorries you can easily load and unload, very very minimum. Transportation in the fuel cost is very very minimum, because transportation itself will take more and more of amount. Why? Because you know the rate of the diesel, 90 rupees diesel. So 90 rupees, with the 90 rupees diesel, if you can load for more many times, means the cost of the fuel will go straight. So what they will do is, if the fuel cost is more, they will plan for the railroads. Okay, railroads, they will construct the railroads, that is lines, two lines, rail lines will be there, na? Like a broad gauge. That broad gauge they will construct directly inside the thermal power plant itself. Okay, so that goods train will come from even from the coal mine. Okay, so in the coal mines itself they will construct like railroads. So they will load fully. They will load. Okay, all the goods carrier, like 50 carrier will be there, 50 to 100 carrier will be there. So they will load. Okay, so instead of spending for each lorries, okay, so if you spend somewhat more for a railway travel, means easily you can carry that whole 100 okay, 100 goods, that compartment you can easily carry. So that will come, that will not come to any junctions or like that. Directly it will come to that thermal power station itself. If you see like 100% of any thermal power plants, you will be finding that railroads, okay, near to the gates. You will be finding separate gates for the railway itself directly. So what they will do is that goods train will travel to near to the furnace itself, near to the furnace, like if the furnace is there, like some meters, some 50 meters or 100 meters near to that, goods train will go. So one compartment, what they first they will derail, derail all the compartments. So one compartment, that one machine will be there. Okay, I will show you a video if possible. One machine will be there, that one compartment, it will go inside that machine, that will automatically, it will turn that goods train, that compartment. So one compartment, it will automatically that coal and all will fall to that one big coal dump here, that having the conveyor belt. So that will take that coal directly to, or crush into pulverized coal, and it will take directly to the your furnace. Okay, so like that, it is very easy while taking from the railway loads, that is goods train. It is very easy rather than the lorries. Lorries, 100 lorries means one load means minimum 10,000 rupees. Say for example 10,000 rupees they may ask. 100 lorries means, so into 10,000 means it will come in lakhs. So instead of paying lakhs, so here here if you pay some like half of the amount to this railway travel, even with the same thing you can travel more than that also. Okay, so more than that also, in every compartment it may carry, because only one engine is carrying all the load, so easily it will come in 1 or 2 days, it may come to that particular power plant. Okay, however, if such a plant is to be installed at a place where the coal is not available, then care should be taken that adequate facilities exist for the transportation of the coal. So in some places railroads not available means we have to go for the lorries like that. But even then they may construct from all the shipyards. Okay, that thermal station will connect to nearby shipyards definitely. Then coal mines definitely. That map they will construct, even that thermal power station itself will construct that railroads for 100 kilometers or 50 kilometers from that from the junction, near to the junction they may construct with their own cost. Okay, so with getting the permission from railways, they may construct with their own cost. So that also there. Next is availability of the water. So availability of the water is very important, as a huge amount of water is required for the condenser. Condenser, if you see, like very huge amount of water is required. Okay, because that water only heating up in the boiler. Next is the same water, after converting into the steam, we are condensing. So a huge amount of water is needed. Therefore, such a plant should located at the bank of the river or near to the canal to ensure the continuous supply of water. So if you see, like majority of the thermal power station, it might be constructed near to the dams or near to the rivers. Rivers we can't expect like a 24/7 water flow, but the dams we can take. Okay, from the stagnant water we can take, because availability of the water we know. Based on that we can take take water, and we can pay. whichever the amount of the water. uh, So it is, if it is available near to the river or seas. Sometimes seas also, it is very easy. Seashores, near to the seashores, some 1 kilometer far or 0.5 kilometer far, we can easily take the water from the seas. And but sea, another problem is there. Sea water again we need to for the desalination. Okay, so why? Because your the seas water, the water from the seas will have salty content. So that is enemy for boil. Okay, so if more salty content will be there, the scale formation in the boiler will be more. So the scale formation in the boiler will be more now. So again the efficiency will drop like anything. Efficiency, overall efficiency of the plant will drop like anything. So in that scenario, we can go for like sea plant. If even it is located near to the sea, so we need to recycle the water. First we need to recycle the water, then only we can utilize for the boilers. So that is there. But if it is located near to the river or dams, the dam water and river water is not that much salty. Maybe it might be salty, but not that much salty. So it needs initial treatment, small treatment plant. Okay, so not like that sea treatment. Like a sea treatment plant is a very difficult process, and that too cost will be increasing. So river side you can easily construct. Okay, and seaside also there, and they are recycling the water. So next is transportation facility. A modern steam power plant often requires the transportation of material and machinery. So machineries transportation is very important, because that machineries will import from the foreign countries, generators and all. We can import from UK, Italy, German make companies and all. We can import. So even Indian made also, what they will do is they will send via roadways, or otherwise sometimes they will send via seashores, sea. So from seashore to that steam power plant, we have to connect via the good roads. So machineries, say in one lorry itself, that one whole machine will comprise. Then we need to carry. Okay, so that while traveling also, it might be of 2 lorries. Sometimes it might be of like 2 lorries. It will uh, it will place. Okay, so like a 2 lorry size, that machinery will be there. So night time only they may travel. Night time only they may run that machinery. Okay, midnight time, after 12 o'clock up to 5 o'clock, like that only, some 5 hours only they may run. So even they need to get the permission from a highway authority for running that machinery. Okay, so sometimes what they will do is they may directly carry from helicopter, like that, directly to that particular thermal power plant itself. Then sometimes they may carry in the goods train. Okay, so anyhow you have to carry from shipyard to thermal power plant, even via roadways or some railway roads. So that is the very difficult part in this. Carrying the machinery, material, transportation of material, that is coal. Coal is the very important thing. So transportation of coal is a very difficult task. Okay, Therefore, the adequate transportation facilities must exist. The plan should be well connected with the other parts of the country by the rails and roads, etc. So nearby parts of the country also should be connected. Sometimes they may travel via rail itself from there to here. Only through rail itself they may send. Okay, so that also is there. Only they, it may cross 2 or 3 countries, two or three countries only by railroads, while they may ask the permission with the nearby countries also. And roads, 2 or 3 countries they may travel by only roads also. And in aeroplanes also they are taking. Okay, aeroplane goods, like that also, separate one machine itself will carry that. The one plane itself carry one machine or 2 machines, like that. That also possible. So transportation is somewhat costly if you import like that. Then otherwise, what they will do is they may only give the parts. They may assemble over here. Okay, only they may give only parts. Okay, so some people will come and assemble for some 10 days, 1 month, like that. They may assemble whole machinery. So like that also possible. So nowadays everything they are making in India itself. Very few parts we are importing from the other countries. Previously, like old machines are there. So that old machines, the parts and all not making over here. So parts and all, what they are doing is they are getting that parts from other parts of the country, other countries. So from there they need to import via airplanes, like that. So for that, even the airplanes will come to that, that goods yard, okay, the custom yard. From there again, lorries like that you have to carry. Okay, so that is very difficult task. Next is cost and type of the land. Cost and type of the land. The steam power plant should be located at the place where land is cheap and further extension. Okay, so land cost is cheap and further extension should be also possible. Okay, as I said, like land cost is very you have to buy the land cost with very cheap. Okay, so if you buy with the more cost, means then the whole construction of the plants goes like anything. Okay, so that will reflect on your tariff only. Okay, so if the cost of construction of plant is more, definitely that will reflect on the tariff only. Tariff will be what we are paying is some 5 rupees, means in future it might be 10 rupees or 20 rupees. Okay, so 20 rupees means 4 times, 5 times. So 5 times we are paying more. Okay, so if the cost of the land and the cost of the construction of the plant is more, then that is very important. So even if government owned, means easily they may allot the land. Okay, government lands will be there. Easily they may allot at the remote places near to the roads, on the roadside itself. They may allot 5 kilometers, like that, 2 kilometers, 5 kilometers, like that. The whole land, this many acres, 100 acres, they may allot. And also further extension also should be possible. As I said, like say for example 1500 megawatt you are constructing a thermal power plant. Okay, so in future you need to extend that 1500 to 4500. So like 3 times, 2 times, so you need to increase that plant. So 2 times means again like this you have to construct 2 separate plants, like that. So the land taken might be very more. So that for in that scenario you need to purchase the land. So because after 50 years, so nearby all houses may construct. So even though you ask that land with houses, they won't give you. Okay, so they may go to the court. Then case will run for another 50 years. By the time your coal resources will over. Okay, so you have to be very intelligently. You have to grasp the land. That is, while constructing itself, the land extension, further extension also we can take, and we can put the okay compound over all the things. Na? In future, if you use or not, we can use utilize for anything. Okay, further extension easily possible. So like that also it should be there. Moreover, the bearing capacity of the ground should be adequate so that the heavy equipment could be installed. So bearing capacity of the ground should be there, and even nowadays even in any places, even the volcanic area also they are constructing. Okay, because technology has improved like that nowadays. Previously they may skip this volcanic place, then some places they may skip, but nowadays even if you allot everywhere, even in desert also they are constructing the power plant. Nowadays the technology has improved like that. So with some technologies they are constructing the plant, and they are installing the equipment anywhere else in the world. Next is nearness to the load centers. So like if you are constructing the thermal power plant, it should locate near to the load centers, load dispatch centers. So that also very important, you should take care of. Okay, so if it is near to the load centers, then transportation cost, that is transmission cost might be decreasing. Okay, transmission cost of the power transmitting the power might be of decreasing. Okay, even if you want to if we are spending for per unit like 1 rupee for transportation cost itself, if it is near to the load centers, then 25 paise 1 unit you are going to spend 25 paise means, so 3 times it is reducing, your cost is reducing up to 3 times. So if it is reducing, so automatically it will reflect in your tariff might be decreasing. Okay, so that is very important. In order to reduce the transmission cost, the plant should be located near to the load center. This is particularly important if DC system is adopted. Okay, the DC system, HVDC system is adopted, then the supply system is okay. So if it is located near, it is very easy than AC. Okay, however, AC supply is adopted, this factor becomes relatively less important. This is because AC power can be transmitted at high voltages with consequently reduced transmission cost. Okay, so nowadays EHV extra high voltage AC, then ultra high voltage AC also there. Okay, so above 765 it is extra high voltage. Then above 1000 it is ultra high voltage, 1200 kilovolts, and all they are sending 1200 kilovolts they are sending to that they are transmitting over the particular distance. So due to the high transmission voltage, this is possible, and also the plant should locate near to the load centers is very important. Okay, so therefore it is possible to install the plant away from the load centers provided the conditions are favorable. So if it is located away from the load centers, means you need to install high voltage extra high voltage transmission system, or ultra high voltage transmission system, so that it may travel over 300 kilometers, 500 kilometers. It may travel. Next is distance from the polluted area. Okay, so this is very, very important. Distance from the polluted area is very, very important. As the huge amount of coal is burnt in a steam power station, therefore smoke and fumes pollute the surrounding areas. Okay, so in the thermal power station, the smoke and fumes is a very, very important factor. Why? Because this only polluting the atmosphere. Okay, so if you see the those are located near to the thermal power station, so you will be always feeling hot. Okay, so even though the weather forecast they are telling like today will be cool, today the temperature might be of 27 degrees Celsius or 30 degrees Celsius, even though they are telling like that, even with the 30 degrees Celsius, if you locate near to the thermal power station, you will be feeling very, very hot. Okay, that temperature might be of like 42 degrees Celsius or 45 degrees Celsius hot you will be feeling. Okay, why? Because due to the this pollutants always it might be heat, even in summer season also, even in winter season also, even in autumn season also. In winter season also, even though the temperature will be very, very lesser, even though you will be feeling very, very hot inside the room. Okay, so and also the water what we are using near to the steam, if you are located near to the steam power station, thermal power station, and the dam, so water what we are using, if you boil that water, in the stove or any induction stove or anything, you'll be always feeling that scale formation in that particular vessel. Okay, you can simply experiment. You go to the steam power plant nearby places one day, to your friend house or a relative house, you just feel this. First thing is that hotness, like that temperature, first you feel. Next, you take one vessel of water, you boil that water for sometimes. After sometimes you will be feeling the small scale formulation will be there. Okay, so even you see the vessels that utilizing near to that particular area. Okay, so most of the vessels you will be seeing the scales, most of the vessels. So you will be taking the hard water. Okay, what you are drinking, if you are staying near to the dam or thermal power station, what you are drinking is hard water, not the soft water. Okay, soft water is different, hard water is different. Hard water, okay, while drinking itself you can feel that is the hard water. Then the scale formulation will be there. So you'll be if you are staying near to that particular place, always you'll be feeling some stomach aches, some stomach related problems will come. Okay, and also those who are working in the thermal power station itself, they will be given with that lemon. Okay, daily 5 lemons they will give, daily 10 lemons they will give to the workers. So always what they will, has to do is they have to put a juice and they have to take that lemon. So why? Because the body will be cool. And also in some thermal power plants, someone swimming pool might be there. Okay, so after one shift, so at the end of half an hour, they have to go to that swimming pool. They have to be in that swimming pool for some half an hour. Some coolant also will be added in that swimming pool, so that the body can be very, very cool. Then they have to come out. Like that also there some thermal stations. So like that, uh, working in thermal inside like those who are working inside the furnace, those who are working inside the boiling boilers, and that control units, it is very difficult. Their body will be very heat. Okay, so in a weekly they may give only 4 shifts in a week, instead of shift 6 7 shift, they may give only 4 shifts in a week, like that. Very minimum minimal hours only they may work. And also smokes and fumes. So if you go to the thermal power plant, there will be a display board in front of the gate. Okay, so in that display board, they will be displaying like NOx, COX emission level, like 50, like 45, 40, like that. Some always the minute by minute that limit might be changing. Okay, so that limit should be within the that smoke and fumes that going out, no. So that is should be the limit. Okay, so pollution control board is there, pollution control board. So in every state, even in every district, pollution control board will be there. So that pollution control board, there will be some limit, they will be giving with us some limit. So they will be come for frequent check, they will be coming for frequent check, or otherwise they will install their own machine, the meters over in the chimneys. Okay, so always 24/7 that fumes level will be monitored in that particular meters. Okay, so in the particular nearby office itself, they may easily read, or otherwise daily once they may go and take the readings. Readings nowadays, due to the technological development, even in the remote places also they may monitor. Okay, by sitting in the room itself they may monitor. So this many, so they may fine. Okay, they may, if the limits is crossing, there is some limit, some 50 or 40 45 limits is there. So if it is crossing that limit, what they will do is they will fine. They will fine not only in lakhs, they may fine some 10 lakh rupees, or 20 lakh rupees, or 1 crore, they may fine. So even in while doing itself, what they will do is smokes and fumes, they may again recycle that smoke and fumes. So within that permissible limits only, they may let out that smokes and fumes from the chimneys. Some very big chimneys will be there in the thermal power station. In that always that smokes and fumes will be coming out. So even in that chimneys also, that due to the smoke, so it will be carrying some fire. At the top, you will be finding some fire. At the night time you can see that fire. Okay, in the daytime you can't be able to see the fire, only you may see some fumes like that. But even though and that there also it is firing in the always 24/7, that particular chimney might be some in the upper part, you can see like a fire may be happening. So what is the fire means? While smokes and fumes are coming out, some NOx gas and the SOx gas coming out, and it is touching the atmosphere. It is touching the atmosphere. So oxygen is more, no, in the air. Oxygen is 75 to 80%, like approximately 80% oxygen is available in the air. So with that, if it is touching the air means, so with that oxygen it is catching fire. So always that chimney will getting the fire. So that also there, and also that limits, within the limits only they will be permissible to let out to the atmosphere. So nearby the whole area will be always getting polluted. Like if you are staying near to that area, so your Even your clothes are getting small dots, like a small coal ashes might be there. Then your water also, sometimes your drinking water also might be polluting with the like small that ash particle. Then even while inhaling also you'll be finding like small particles inside your noses. Like that, many things are there. So you have to take care. So that's why near to the thermal station you will be not finding any houses. So like it may be of 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers far, you'll be finding the residential areas. Even their own quarters also might be located in the not only near to the area. It might be 2 kilometers or 4 kilometers far. Okay, if they have to travel, that employees have to travel some 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers from that area. Then only they will be finding their quotas also. So it is clear from the above factors that it cannot be favorable at one place. However, keeping in the view that nowadays supply system and more supply system is AC, and more importance is being given to the generation than the transmission. Okay, a site away from the towns may be selected, that is away from the populated areas, towns or cities may be selected. In particular site by a riverside where sufficient water is available, no pollution of atmosphere occurs. Okay, so if it is remote places, na pollution is, even though pollution is there, but like air pollution, water pollution, and all might be somewhat. Atmospheric pollution will be very less. Even in that areas, remote areas, if the temperature is going high, also no problem, because residential, no like human beings are located near to that. Okay, so then the fuel also can be transported economically. Okay, this may perhaps be the ideal choice. This is the ideal choice for location of the site of the thermal power plant in the particular area.